Okay, one last video about tonight's Scorpio full moon. Here are some rituals. And what I call a ritual may not be a ritual to other people, but that's because I really try to incorporate magic into my everyday life and I really try to live it. So, the first ritual that you can commit to tonight is a ritual of intimacy. This may mean with your long term partner. This may mean a casual encounter. Um, Whichever it is, um, it may be both. I don't know what you got going on. Um, Whichever it is, be safe, be consensual, have fun. But tonight you are going to feel that chemistry and that passion coming up. And Scorpio's all about having a little bit of fun, baby. Scorpio also rules money that we borrow, inherit, and owe. So this is a time to get really detailed about paying loans back, about making payments to somebody, making payments to repay an old loan that maybe you've kind of let go. It's a good time to take a look at our budget, cancel subscriptions that you don't use, cancel subscriptions that you don't need. It's also a great time to think about different ways to invest your money. So if you're not worried about borrowing or owing anybody, it's time to look at new investments. So this is a good time to start exploring opportunities there. This could also be a good time to pay off a loan in full or cut up a credit card if your spending is too much, because that is what Scorpio rules. And you may find some money issues coming up right now. And if they do, it's time to pay attention to them. Make some boundaries with yourself or with others. Set up those payment plans. Put other people on a payment plan. Whatever it is, if you feel that's coming up, it's time to address your money and do a little bit of money ritual, which means taking accountability and responsibility and making boundaries with others. So Scorpio is about power and control. So the problem with that is that people think these are bad things, and they're not a bad thing at all. Power and control is how we exert our worth, and it's how we allow ourselves to have boundaries. It's how we tell other people we're going to be treated. It's what we allow and do not allow. So exercise some power and control right now. If you have, maybe you are, texting with somebody and they're not texting you back, your power and control right now is to let that go and not worry about that. It's not to exert your power and control over them and go, oh, why aren't you texting me? You don't like me? That's the absolute worst thing you can do ever. It has nothing to do with the Scorpio full moon, period. That's the worst thing you could do ever. Desperate energy is not fun. Nobody likes it. If somebody's not texting you back, they're allowed to not text you back. Period. Sorry. You may not like it. Nobody has to text you back. There's people you don't text back. So what? And so this is not the time to be focused on that. Exert some power and control over things that you can. Your money, your diet, your exercise, getting outside. That's what we're talking about, exerting power and control. Power. Take back your power. This should be an empowering moon and energy for you, okay? You should be loving your body right now, setting new goals, implementing healthy foods, getting outside. That is your power. Your health is your wealth, and this Scorpio moon, it's time to claim that and wrap that all. This is also a big time for communication. We're wrapping up Mercury retrograde. If there has been an area in your life where you feel was not clear with someone, if you feel you owe someone an apology, if you feel they owe you an apology, if maybe you were a little ambiguous in an email and it could have been clearer, this is a good time to just go over that stuff and say, hey, you know what? I know I sent that email. Let me try to clarify that a little bit. And now I've taken my time and thought about it, and I kind of want to reword what I said, or, I want to make an apology, or I want to say to my spouse, I'm sorry I snapped at you yesterday. I'm sorry I did that, etc., etc. This is the time to be crystal clear, okay? That's what Scorpios like. They are truth sayers, And this is a good time to have that power behind you, especially if you suffer from not being able to voice your opinions, your concerns, your feelings concisely and directly. If you have trouble being direct, this is a great time to put that power behind you. This is also a great time to encourage a creative outlet, passion, or talent that you have set aside for a long time. If you used to be into photography and it brought you so much joy, get out your photography stuff. Get out your drawing stuff. Get out your painting stuff, okay? Get out your journal. Refresh your altar. You could even tie this into your, what we talked about with the first one. This is a romantic, passionate, seductive night. You can even get a little creative in that. You know what I'm saying? Try out something new you ain't done before. So get that out, bring that out, open that up, bring it out. Let's do it. This is supposed to be a fun night. This is supposed to be a night of empowerment and power and success and seduction and passion and self-love and self-confidence and self-worth and directness. And let's use all this energy. And there's all these different ways that this can culminate in your life right now, and just make tonight and this week a stellar night, because it don't have to just stop with tonight, baby. Full moons in Scorpio is also a great time for things like astrology and tarot readings. It's a great time to leave offerings to your ancestors, your spirit guides, your deities, however you see them, or any combination of those things. Set out offerings tonight and ask them for the messages that you should be receiving on this full moon. That is an excellent, excellent exercise and ritual that all of us witchy witches can do. So make sure you take some time and ask for those messages. Break out that astrology journal, break out those tarot cards, get out that oracle card, get out the pendulum, okay? Get out your bone throwing set. Whatever it is that you do, make it do what it do, okay? And get those messages tonight that this Scorpio full moon is illuminating for you, and let it happen, okay? All of these wonderful positive traits on the Scorpio full moon. If you want any boost or help tonight, join my full moon Scorpio service. The link is in my bio. You will have a candle lit for you along with your petition being used in this ritual, and you can choose to have the free full moon Scorpio oil, which is all about self-love and love and seduction and glamoury and glowing, being sent to you. Okay, I hope to see you tonight. Send me those petitions. I can't wait to work with you. Be blessed.